Did you know only 10 companies feed the whole world? That's not a slogan, that's the reality of your plate. They own the cereal you eat, the snacks you crave, the sauces, the drinks, even the healthy stuff. Same shelf, same system, different packaging, same boss. They don't just make the food, they own the supply chains, they influence the laws, they decide what's normal. And they don't have to tell you what's in it. No ingredient labels on alcohol, no warnings on ultra-processed food, no accountability, just profits. You thought you were choosing, but you've been choosing from one menu with 10 hands behind the curtain. So yeah, only 10 companies feed the world, and they don't care if it feeds you or just keeps you quiet. But every time you choose a real piece of food, a carrot, an orange, an apple, a boiled egg, a slice of real sourdough, a handful of nuts, you're putting them out of pocket. You're loosening their grip, not with protest, but with a plate. Every real choice is a quiet revolution, and it starts with what you pick next.
I've been preaching this now for such a long time. When it comes to our health, guys, honestly, we're on our own. Okay, it really is as simple as that. I can't stress this enough, and I'm going to keep repeating this message on a daily basis. What you guys class as healthy, when you're waking up in the morning and you're having your oats, you're having your berries, you're on a low-fat diet, you're eating a lot of fibre, you're eating shit in moderation, you're having carbohydrates on a regular basis. You guys are thinking that this is healthy because this is what science tells you, this is what the experts tell you. I don't give a fuck what these experts say, and I don't care what science tells you. I was one of these people, and I can tell you right now that this actually had the opposite effect on my health. And what pisses me off, because I only had this conversation with someone, I think it was about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. She reached out to me because she was suffering. She was in a lot of pain. She was a type 2 diabetic. She's on a lot of medication. She asked me, okay, I need some help. I'm really, really struggling. So I said, right, okay, we need to look at the diet. We looked at the diet. She told me exactly what she was eating. There was too much fucking sugar in the diet. So I explained to her, okay, you need to remove this. You need to remove all the sugar. This is what's actually going to improve your condition. We're going to remove all the inflammation. Then she gets back to me, okay, I can do this 5 days a week. But at the weekend, Mark, I need to have my alcohol. I enjoy my alcohol. I enjoy eating my food in moderation. I'm like, listen, it's not going to work if you keep doing that. Make it make sense, guys. We either do it right or we don't do it at all. You're only wasting my time otherwise. We're not here to fuck about, guys. I'm not going to be telling you what other people are telling you. These experts are telling you need to be eating these foods in moderation. No, you're not going to get any bullshit from me. I'm going to tell you guys out straight that you have an addiction to food. You have a sugar addiction. And unless this is addressed properly, you guys are going to struggle. And it's only a matter of time before you have issues with your health. This is where I come in, and this is where I'm going to be focusing on. We need to wake up to the bullshit that's going on in the world at the moment, guys. Okay, we need to start listening to the right people. I'm part of an amazing community at the moment, the carnivore community. People need to be listening to these people's stories. Unbelievable, inspiring stories. These people are sharing their message every single day. But the problem is, many of you are not listening. The healthcare system in this country is an absolute joke. It's on its knees at the moment. More and more people are suffering. They're not getting the help that they need, the proper help that they need. They're only being pushed towards medication and surgery. I'm hearing regular stories from these people. I have no other option. I'm going to be on medication for the rest of my life, and I'm getting fucking sick of it. I only had this conversation with someone yesterday. I don't see this now as a job for me. This is personal, because I also lost family members about a year ago. I watched these people suffer in this system, and I refuse to let anybody else go through this. If I'm in a position to help these people and not explain to these people you don't need to be on medication, your body can actually heal itself if you put the right tools in place, if you give the body the right nutrition it needs. Then why are we not explaining to these people? Why are we not explaining to these people, okay, why don't we not just try this? Why don't we not just say, you know what, you don't need this medication. What about we just eat the right food and let's see what happens? We need to understand this very, very quickly. Sickness is a business. So when you're going into the shops, guys, and you're buying all this food, you need to understand this. Okay, they're selling you the problem. And guess what? When you guys end up getting sick, or your health does start declining, or you've developed type 2 diabetes, or you have some serious issues, as I mentioned, with your health, guess what's going to happen? They're going to sell you the fucking solution. And this is why I'm going to continue doing these videos on a daily basis, because I think it's only fair that you guys hear both sides of the argument instead of just listening to one. Because at the end of the day, we've been listening to this one voice now for way too long now. Every time you look on social media, we hear the same bullshit every single day. How long has this been going on? We've been listening to this for way too long now, and as I mentioned, on a regular basis, we're still in the shit. Our health is still declining, and nobody has the answers why. Nobody. And this is where I'm going to come in. This is where I'm going to keep on sharing this message so you guys can make up your own minds. Write that down.